cosmos mixes with the boundaries of speed to transcend the beyond. I synchro summon Warlord Savage Dragon.
Didn't have another animated show on there to hand, but I figured I might as well use this. But I feel that we should bring on the illustrious, the immutable Count Balerion of House Atters.
And I don't mean it metaphorically or rhetorically or poetically or theoretically or in any other fancy way.
Not bad. You remembered all that rot.
Is it rot when it's true?
No. I mean, yes.
Or in any other fancy way. All right, let's get started, shall we? I'll just share screens on this. And we'll just mute this just in case, and we'll just play the theme song and just move to right there. All right, there we go. I'll just skip the theme song on that one as well. There we go.
Well, it's certainly pretty.
Indeed. And you have our resident bruiser for the season, Orlando the Axe.
Bruiser. Is he good or bad?
The muscle of the team.
Oh, okay.
The show this book series is very speciesist. If you hadn't noticed, all badgers are good guys.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
He's just picking wildflowers for his daughter, which is kind of cute.
Yeah, it is cute.
And then turns out, no, she's been kidnapped.
Hey, what's it?
He just grabs his axe off the...
He's flame-proof, I see. That's kind of cool. Holy moly.
I do love the line, "I'll follow you to the end of your days, Slagar." That's actually really badass.
Yeah, it sounds about right, too. Revenge? What's he revenging?
You'll see.
This split is so important.
Indeed.
You might even be thrown in the dungeon for something like that.
Clearly.
And that's if you're feeling merciful.
And here we have one of the best voice performances in the whole show. I do love that he's like actually pragmatic and understands. No, they need food, you idiot.
Yeah, and he's not. And you know, this is a business. We need slaves to sell. Slaves are no good when they're dead. Oh, he's got that star eye thing again.
Not really a scar so much as it's his shiny eye.
But it looks like a star though, so it's like so
So keep that in mind for later.
what that he has weird eyes.
You'll see. Oh, I give him 2 art
Yeah,
now. Give him a darn good. One thing I actually do like about Matthias in this moment is that he is actually legitimately a good dad.
Yeah.
And it also shows Matameo's arc going forward, where he can't quite pick up the sword.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And then we see how Matthias has grown, where he's just able to spin it around his head with one hand. He just slices off an apple and
Oh,
cuts a candle flame, in which is actually more impressive. And he just gives it to his son.
the kid's like, wow, this guy's actually pretty cool.
I think he always thinks that his dad is cool.
Yeah.
That is actually a legit good advice. He says, don't lash out at other people willy-nilly.
Bleep you! Oh, sorry.
He's actually a good dad, where he just says, and technically,
You're not going to do something stupid, are you?
And it's Vitch.
That shop's fashion statement is very interesting. You know, when I was a kid, we all had those weird masks on.
And they're his partners in crime. They do a pretty good job of establishing the bond between these kids. Hello to the Occupation Army and Feral. Sorry, I'm not getting into you in time.
Sorry, what was that?
Sorry, I'm a little bit late to saying hi to y'all.
Oh, are people in the chat? Hello there.
I love Basil. He's so funny. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
Take lunch, what? Very cordially. And this kind of establishes why you like Basil. He covers up the strawberry cordial stains on Matty and says not a word.
What? It's not the same Abbott because he died, so it's a different Abbott.
It's Abbott Mordalphus or Abbott Elf.
But he looks similar, but he's not the same chap. Meanwhile,
he's got a much more of a mustache.
That's what all the older people in this thing do. All the older chaps do. Oh, not bad. Lord of Light. He's Lord?
I guess so.
Cool.
Indeed, it's the crossover we didn't know we were asking for.
Watch Melisandre turn up as one of his agents.
It's that's kind of the interesting thing about it is he's not after conquering Redwall like Clooney was. He's just saying, no, that's dumb. kidnap their children
And sell them into slavery.
Yep, which is a significantly more evil idea.
Yeah. Not to mention, Pliny was actually quite modest. He just wanted to conquer that stupid monastery. He didn't try to conquer the world. Pliny wanted ambition, if you ask me. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can't. You'll only be able to hear this if you watch this in the studio, but the singing is pretty deliberately awful.
how cute. Uh-oh.
And he's being very. He was very smart not to put any
Not to put any...
not to allow them any weapons.
Yeah, and the last time there was a show of this thing, they were turned out to be good with the one with the squirrel. So this must be good too.
It's Vitch who puts who does the whole chanting startup, which is kind of funny. He's a legit good magician.
Man of talent. Wonder what Dr. Crow would think of all this. I say, it's wildflower fire.
And there's a little clever moment where Actually, Peter.
Because he's R'hllor.
Clearly.
Uh-huh. I don't know why that's funny. Oh my god. This stuff is serious. Bother. Oh, okay. That's well, you can tell this is England anyway.
Or at the very least, very England adjacent.
And the British, it could be Ireland too, in theory. They'll have a hangover. Oh, poor little thing.
I do think the book handled Letty Bangful a little bit better because we actually got a chance to get to know her. But
Yeah, I don't know who it is, but what the boat? Who's Hugo?
The friar, the cook from last season.
Oh, okay. Really? Oh, Of course it is.
Here's one of the best scenes.
Yes, here we are. He certainly has a sense of style. I'll give him that. That showed that they shouldn't have let anybody in at all, which in turn proves that immigrants are bad.
I do love that the stakes are actually very low concept, or at least very
Straightforward.
yeah, very, very straightforward. Yeah.
Ah, clever. The scenery's nice anyway. So its son is the meme now. Meaty. Oh, you're in trouble now.
One thing that I actually kind of appreciate about Slayer is just like, quit it. Quit slowing us down, you idiot.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I know you're having fun bullying those people, but cut it out. You're just messing things up. You just say saturated stoats.
Yep. Setup and payoff.
Oh,
So, who is Slagar?
that was the Hawks who gave Clooney a sleeping broth.
Yeah.
I'm on Slager's side now.
That is actually a surprisingly terrifying image.
Yikes.
Sup, Karaka?
Oh, dear. Uh-oh. Well, the man deserves it. For having the wrong father. Let this be a lesson to us all. Oh. Is that where they're leaving off the episode?
Yep.
Yikes. On the affidavit, he says.
And he tickles her.
lunch it is.
I honestly love the relationship that buds between Basil and Cheek.
Yeah, you know they're going to be best friends. That's not very reassuring. Where the little folk go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Note that he consistently puts random people in charge. That's actually a very clever setup.
Ah. He's testing them, probably.
It's actually clever.
Why would he? Why did they let him keep those?
Well, they aren't. They aren't necessarily thieves. They're slavers, so they don't really need to keep that stuff to take it. So, do you think he's legit, or do you think that this lizard is lying through his proverbial teeth?
I don't know. It depends on lizards, good or bad. So lizards must be bad then. Certainly, you can tell from what species people are whether they're good or bad. Nice scenery, anyway. Uh-oh, I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, bad idea.
Yeah, I love Tim Curry's voice.
For breakfast.
He immediately tries to eat it.
Not a good idea.
I can hear your.
Half a second, I'll turn it down a little bit. Now, Lazorda says that dreams come from the enemy. Cheek is cheeky indeed. No, he has to think about it. Right.
I love that there's at least a little bit of posturing between Matthias and Orlando, but it's a kind of friendly rivalry.
Also, they brought back the line to the end of your days.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, that's that, I guess.
Well, that's it.
That was quick. Well, sort of quick. Okay, but I need to exit the full screen then. Yeah, and let's see what's happening over here, if anything. Something about Star Wars reviews, whatever that has to do with anything. I don't know why. I don't know what he's on about, but hey. Okay, I don't know what that's about, but hey, whatever. So yeah, that's pretty good. So Slagar will be around for a while, right?
Yep.
Good.
Indeed. Yeah, Yeah, he's at least going to be until the end of the season.
Okay, good. He's certainly cleverer than Clooney. Clooney wasn't stupid though. And he has more talents.
He does. He seems to use more subterfuge than Clooney does, and he's a lot more effective than Clooney. Clooney kind of had a problem of his plans mostly didn't work.
Yeah, most of them would like not work within the episode, or within at least one or two episodes. They would end up not working.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this one's actually worked for 3 episodes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's really intelligent. Like I really like how they handled Slagar, and this is pretty much just the book. In season 1 there was a lot of original content, but with season 2 it's pretty much just the book content.
Okay, good. So all this is in the books then.
Yeah, pretty much. There's like a few like lines here and there, but it's pretty much just the book verbatim from page to screen.
Would you say the second book is better than the first one then?
I would say that yeah, there's a significant uptick in quality.
Yeah, because I never read this. Because I only read the first book. That was long ago and far away. So I'm trying to think what else.
Yeah.
Does he have actual magic powers? Because it looks like he can actually, or is it all glamour? Maybe that's another sign that he works for R'hllor, because he has or is R'hllor because he has the glamour powers.
That's kind of the weird thing about it, is that I don't think he actually does. I think it's basically smoke and mirrors.
He's quite good at it.
Indeed, he is very, very talented at it.
And I can't blame. I don't remember what happened to his mother and all that. I don't really remember very well. I do remember that she was trying to put what's his name to sleep, but then Clooney to sleep. But Clooney got wise to it and tossed out the sleeping draft. And I remember she did other dodgy things as well.
She tried to double deal with Redwall, only to then get caught when she tried stealing from them. And then they tossed her out to Clooney's army, and they skewered her against the door of the abbey.
So, if Clooney was still alive, then he and Slagar would be enemies.
Very likely, yes.
That would be kind of interesting, actually.
I would concur with that, yeah.
Yeah, having 2 bad guys. But then, then they'd be having a go at each other, and the good guys would win too easily.
There's actually points in Redwall where there are 2 enemy evil factions going up against each other. And it's actually pretty cool when they do that.
So they have the bad guys are having a go at each other, but they're still a threat to the good guys.
Yeah, oftentimes they'll be vying for power amongst each other.
I do recall there was this one chap who wanted to take Cluny's place as the leader, and then he got killed by the Redwallers, and Cluny's like,
Yeah, that was fictionalized. Darkclaw is actually very loyal and actually very competent. But he ended up biting off a little bit more than he could chew by being really dumb about picking the exact wrong timing. Aiming to try putting on his chief's gear.
yeah, yep, and Cluny's like,
I'm very sorry, Melvin, but I'm not going to. I have no interest in Harlan Ellison.
yeah, I don't know what he's on about. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I imagine that Harlan Ellison have some bad takes. Confused Matthew's dumber. We'll leave it at that. We'll be doing something with Confused Matthew tomorrow. We're specifically doing his Nightmare Before Christmas, which I am in. I've watched, and it's going to be interesting to kind of compare. But I think we will call it good for today. I think that we're good. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Right.